Huh. I like their clothes too. Let's go. Okay. Hey everybody, Nathan Walters here, music producer, recording artist, and former boy band member. You guessed it. If you're new to my channel, I say this every time because I'm getting a lot of new viewers. Thank you for those joining, subscribing, like, and subscribe if you like this video. You don't have to. But yeah, I was a boy band member back in the day. I guess technically I still am. The band never broke up. We just stopped touring. Maybe we did break up. I don't know. It was called Plus One. We were on Atlantic Records, toured the world. We sold 1 million records, actually, back in the day. And these days, I produce records for other artists from around the world, actually. They come into America. Sometimes I do it remotely. And I have my own stuff online. Go check it out, Nathan Walters. Okay, anyway, when I'm not doing that, I am reacting on YouTube and making videos for YouTube. Thank you if you've just found me. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video to a band I really don't do a lot of reactions to, 17. Maybe I did one a long time ago, maybe. But I have seen some of you in the comments say I should check out 17. Thank you for the comments. Please keep them coming. Like I said, like and subscribe. I'm going to dive in. This seems like a new video. Just a few days ago it came out, so I want to check it out. No one recommended this song necessarily that I saw, but this is just my interest based off of the fact that it's new. And it already has 14 million views. It's only been out for 3 days. So something's happened. This song must sound good. Let's go. Let's dive in. Here we go. Okay. Right away, it's got that 90s shout out. Almost early 90s. And dance. I like it. Okay, I'm going to say this real quick before we get into it. I love the 90s. I mean, I love all kinds of music. I mean, I love modern music, of course. But I love the shout out. I was working on a track for myself, actually, a few years ago. Still working on it. Where I was trying to do a shout out to the 90s, right? And it's a fine line because it's gotta have this nostalgic 90s vibe-ish, but it can't go too much or it sounds outdated, right? So when you can merge those two together really well, keep it modern but also have that 90s, that feel-good nostalgic feel, then it captures my attention and obviously the attention of others. So let's rewind this. Let's back it up a little bit. That's what's happening here so far. I need the captions on. Cool. I love that verse and this pre-chorus. Huh. I like their clothes too. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I want to enjoy this. I want to comment. So we heard that hook in the very beginning. Eyes on you. I didn't know that was a chorus. I now know it's the chorus because now my brain goes, oh, I remember this. I heard this, right? And that's actually kind of an old trick. It's not a trick. It's just a thing. A producer named Mutt Lange, who produced lots of artists back in the day. I think he did Def Leppard and Rock Band and Shania Twain. I think those are the ones I remember. Anyway, he would do that where he would start out with the chorus. I think, did he do also Push Some Sugar on Me? Who sings that? Oh man, I have a band in mind, but I don't want to say it because I would be wrong. But I think that's is that late 80s? Anyway, that is a good example because they come out with these. You do the chorus first, the hook first, right? Just a little bit of it, like they did, and then you go into the song. You gotta make sure the verse and everything's catchy, like they did, and then when you hit that chorus, it's already kind of branded subconsciously in our mind, like, oh, I remember this. So in some ways, the chorus sounds even catchier because you already heard it. It's kind of like that phenomenon that you hear that happens like when you hear a song on the radio over and over and over and over and over, and the more you hear it, the more you go, yeah, I like this song, right? Sometimes that happens. I think that's what's happening here a little bit. other than the fact that it is really catchy. But I want to say this too. So when we first heard it, eyes on you, the track felt fuller, and now here when we're going into the chorus for the first time, it's kind of like the track dropped out, so it's almost like this not as full chorus, which is cool. So it's catchy, but it's also different, keeping our attention. Just the bass and drums and vocals. I like those harmonies too. And I even like the, it's like they took the his melody and then you pitch it down and kind of distort it. Hear that if you can, listen. That's cool. Well, I like that. Let me back it up. There's so many cool hooks happening right now. Here we go. Let me hear that whole chorus. I like that delay too. Ah, nice. Maybe this is the chorus. That's catchy. Tell me more about yourself. Man, that's catchy. It's like post-chorus. Nice. So that was cool. So eyes on you. You're hearing that and you're like, yeah, that's catchy. That's the chorus. And then you hear the tell me about yourself. It's debatable that that's probably even catchier. We'll see. Let me sit for a bit and see which melody sticks in my head. No. So yeah, that's interesting. I love that. I love it when somebody has a chorus and then you go, then they go, oh yeah, you thought that was a chorus? Here's the hooky part. That's great. So that's what happened here. That's cool. I love that. And then I like that little delay that happened in the chorus. I'll probably point it out again when we come around to it. But there's some cool production stuff happening. I really like this whole vibe. Even the whoa, that's straight up 90s. So sweet. Cool. I'm not even listening to the lyrics or watching. I'm not absorbing the lyrics. I'm such a music guy. I know a lot of you guys, you're frustrated when I do that. If you've been watching me for a while, you're like, why don't you pay attention to the lyrics? I try, but I'm so musical. Not so musical. I'm so musical. I didn't mean it that way. I'm so like music first that I'm just like, when I hear a song, I'm literally, I think I see people like performing it, or I see, I'm like visually like feeling I'm like somewhere else, So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. But I should try to listen to the lyrics or watch the lyrics. I like that. That's the first. I don't know what happened. Cool. Okay, I want to say something. So, you know what's really cool about that? That da 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 da. This is the first time I'm hearing this song. So, da 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 dee, da 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 dee. Right? I want to play something and then I have something to say about it. Listen. Oh, sorry. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Here we go. This part. Okay, that's such an interesting move because I thought that it would go da 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 dee, da 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 ba, and then come back and repeat that again, da 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 dee. But instead, they choose to go a different place. It's almost like I was craving to hear that a few more times, but they didn't do it. They didn't give it to us. They went somewhere else and created another melody that was a little catchier. That little run, this run right here. Da, da. And so anyway, it took us on a journey. For me, I feel like it took me on a journey and kind of wanted me. It like left me wanting more, right? Which is cool because then they give it to you in the chorus a bit. You're like, I wanted to go here. There's that delay. There's that delay. Listen. I love that. Let's check it out again. I'll stop really quick because some of you might be new to my channel. If I don't know why I feel like the need to say this. Delay. Do you know what delay is? Some people are like, what's delay? Delay is like, as a producer, I put delay and reverb and stuff like that on vocals a lot. Here, this is an effect that takes a vocal. In this case, what's the word? Let's back it up here. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so it was in. I don't even know. Are they a Korean band? That's horrible for me to not even know. They're on High, but I assume they were. Da, da, da. Anyway, you take the audio and you can make it repeat. Basically, I don't want to bore you with a music production lesson right now because I think a lot of you probably know what delay is. But I love that delay. It's just keeps the movement coming, and it's almost kind of like a percussive instrument. It becomes kind of like a beat. Cool. I love the colors in this video too. Yeah. Yeah, these colors are like 90s too. Like, reminds me of man, do you guys remember Miami Vice, like the first version of Miami Vice? It reminds me of that, like that, those colors, those blues right there. Cool. Okay, let's go. This is catchy. I like this song. Cool. Wow, they stop it dry. I like that. That was great. That was a great overall. It hit all the senses. It was modern. The vocals sounded great. The song was catchy. Was not boring. There was no part in that song where you were like, okay, I already know this part. You were like, oh, that's different. Oh, that's different. Oh, I like that. Oh, I remember that. That was cool. I like this. I want to listen to more of them. Hey, any 17 fans, if you just discovered me and you're like, hey, if you like that, you should check out this other song. Let me know what that is. Put it in the comments. I try to read all the comments, at least go through them, and I have a list of songs that I'm adding. So, and it doesn't have to be 17 only. It could be any other band. It could be K-pop band, J-pop, P-pop. It could be any band. It doesn't even have to be pop. Although that's kind of my thing. I am a pop producer, but all right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And make sure you like and subscribe. That means a lot for my channel. And you know what? If you're new, I have a Patreon. Link in the description. We got some other goodies in there that are not on YouTube you might want to check out. And I'll see you next time. Love you so bad. Love you so bad.